Okay, Kavita, I'm starting.
Oh, okay, we can start.
Day before yesterday, we discussed about the IoT, right? How the IoT works, we already discussed it like it is working for the end-to-end process like when we started a web page, one web page will be there. Let us take a router kind of thing. That router will have a web interface as well as it is having the hardware interface and network interface, right? So to communicate all of them we have any interfaces, all these things we will take, and how to test that procedure we need to consider. Anyone can tell how to test any process? General VAPT process. Soumya, can you tell? Saujanya, can you tell? Rajita, Vinay, you? It's okay, I will only say what is the VAPT process. Generally reconnaissance. What is the reconnaissance? In IO to gather the information about the product, right? So if you take Shodan, let us take an AP table and all those things, any kind of IoT product. Shodan is a tool, right? Oh, sorry, 1 minute, please. Shodan.io, let us take here. In this search engine, let us search for the camera. How many cameras are open here? There are a lot of cameras are open. So without proper encryption, proper things. See, port 80, how many are there? 1 lakh 300, 13 lakhs 21,292 cameras are working without security, proper security. So it's a kind of big problem here. We can connect these things also. See, it is not secure and we are able to connect everything. See, what is happening in that particular country, we are able to see, right? The similar way, there is a protocol, MQTT protocol in the IoT industry. I'm closing this. MQTT is a protocol in the IoT industry to get the data from the different devices to the cloud interface. So in this one, if you see, what is this company? SK Broadband Company Limited. They are using the MQTT, and Ready IDC company. They are using the, see, these are called topics. All these topics data, what it is going, we can see here. In this company, whatever it is happening, everything, bulk data, pricing, products, everything we will get it. So the specific uh, parts also we can take it. I didn't install the broker and all those. If I install some client kind of thing, I can get the data also. Even see Korean companies also, SK Broadband, they are using for this one. So if you see broker version, if you see timestamp, connection information, uptime, total, maximum, inactive, disconnect, all this information we will get from one to other one, right? One device. Basically, if we install one client and just try to connect here, then we will get all the information related to these devices. So the basic problem of IoT is there is no proper authentication mechanism, and the devices are very small, and if you include the encryption mechanism, right, strong encryption mechanism, the cost will increase. Because of that, people are using the default credentials and non encryption mechanism, but those devices are very important for us. So those products also need to be securely connection should establish with respect to the TLS and all those. Now let us go to the process of testing. Okay, the first process of testing is generally a router I want. A router to install, right? What I will do. Generally, if you go to your home or router, what it will be there? It will be a web interface, right? And firmware will be there. First of all, we will do web interface. Okay. For this, I want you people to download. I want you people to go to. I will send you the link to you guys. In this one, this VMDK file is there, right? This VMDK file, and you can take 86 image or else you can take any one of the image file, even Raspberry Pi. These three files, any one of them you can take it, or else three of them you can download it. Just download it. Once downloaded, we will go to the, I already finished, okay? I already created the virtual machine here, OWASP Goat mission. So once you downloaded, let me know, I will explain. Anyone want to share your screen? I will help you. Once downloaded, ping me. Kavita, are you doing?
Yes.
Can anybody share? Okay, Santoshi, Kavita, can you go to the virtual mission? Create virtual mission. It's possible you can share. You know how to create a virtual mission, right?
Yes, yes. Actually, I'm connected in mobile. I'm doing this lab in system. That's the reason I'm not able to share. I will follow your process.
Yeah, fine. This VMDK file, you can take it. That file. Go to the create virtual mission. A custom, you can take it. Next you go. Next you go. I will install later. Next you go. Linux or the kernel you can do. Other Linux 2.2x kernel you have to take it. Okay. Are you guys doing? Okay. Then once other kernel is there, where you want to store it, you can do it. From there, here you change positions to 2, Kavita. You can take one
Okay.
enough. Use NAT, that is fine. You do LSI logic. Don't go for bus logic. Go for LSI logic. After that, SCSI recommended that only you select it. Use existing virtual disk. You can collect this option. Don't use create new virtual disk. Use an existing virtual disk. You can take it. From there, here, wherever you downloaded, right? That download VMDK file. That file you select it. Next you do keep existing format. You can do finish. I'm canceling since I already done. After once it got loaded, right? You have to press enter for 2 to 3 times. Then only the shell will come.
Actually, I'm not able to load that mission. Can I
Yes,
share my screen?
yes.
Can you give me permission?
You got the permissions? Tabitha, you got the permissions? Tabitha, hope you are in mute. Kavita, you are seeing, right? I have given the permissions. I made you to unmute. See? I'm not getting that option. No, actually, I feel you people need to give the permission. Something has to be done from your parents, Kavita. Kavita, I changed your permissions. You can check. Okay. Once you got it, the system will be loaded like this. Once the system is got loaded, we need to identify the IP address of the system. What is that? It won't be turned like a normal way. We need to do Control G option. Then only we are able to give the IP address of the system.
Funny, you can unmute. I have given permissions for others to unmute and talk. You're on mute as of now.
Okay. Yeah, she's trying to share her screen. I'm not able to do any kind of operation. That's what. Kavita, now you can share if it's possible.
You have the permissions to share the screen. Also, all has permissions to share the screen or mute.
No, this is wrong file, right? You have downloaded.
No, actually, I downloaded this one, but this IoT, this one, right?
Yes,
Is this correct one?
that only correct.
Yeah, but it is not showing in that options where I'm trying to load it.
No, no, you can show me the extension. Okay, virtual disk file. This is correct only. You can show me the file.
Okay. Here we need to select typical or custom.
You can select custom.
Okay.
Next. Next.
Here we need to select file, right?
No need to. I will install later. I will install later.
Okay.
Next.
Here we need to select Linux, right?
Yes.
Okay.
In this also other kernel 2.0, 2.4, last one.
2. Okay.
Yes.
2.2 is the last one.
Yes. Next.
Here I need to select.
Yes, you need to select here. No, that is not.
Cool.
You can change the name of the file and where you want to connect to that one, you need to change it, right? Kavita, cancel it. I will tell you. Cancel it, close it. See, the default location can be changed. See, wait, I didn't say to close that. Okay, open virtual machine, create virtual machine. Custom. Next. Next. I will install later. Next. Linux system, you can take it. No, 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 no. Kavita, you come back. You need to change this version, right? Next. Here you need to change the name of the mission. Change it to the IoT Gate. IoT Goat. The name of the virtual machine, change it to the IoT Goat. So to cancel it. Virtual machine name, first column is there, right? First one. First one I am telling. Virtual machine name. There are two columns, Kavita. First one is virtual machine name. Second one is
Is this fine?
yeah. You can give IoT underscore goat like that. Okay, fine. No issues. It's okay. You can go ahead next. Go ahead next. Here you give processes 2 or 1. 2 you can. Number of processor 2 you give. 4 processor can be 1. Okay, fine then. Next. Here you change to the 1 GB or 2 GB. You can drag and drop. Drag to 1 GB. That line is there, na? Drag it, yes. That's enough. Next. Yes, yes, yes. Next. LSA logic. Second option. Next. Yes. Next. Use existing visual disk. Second option. Next. Here you need to give your VDK file. Browse the download file you copied, right? That file. Open. Next. Keep existing format. Click on that. Finish. Power on virtual machine. Yes. Click enter. Press enter. See, if you're seeing the down, they might, yeah, enter. It will load. Hold on for 2 minutes. It will take some time. Now you do press enter 2 to 3 times. After you press enter 3 times.
Yeah, I did.
Then hold on for 2 minutes. Again, you can press for continuously, no issues. It will load for some time. Maybe another 3 to 4 minutes it will load.
Okay.
Just hold on. Meanwhile, I will explain the process. Now this system comes, right? This is nothing but a web interface of this WebGoat is a virtual environment for the IoT systems. It is nothing but a firmware. I mean firmware for the routers. When you want to attack the routers, what process we need to follow? Router, we will have your configurations like firewall rules and VLAN rules, LAN rules, and routing, layer 3 networking configurations, how to communicate with the lower layers, and what is the ACL rules, everything we will configure, right? So in the router, all these configuration tabs will be there. Like our web interface, whatever we are doing in our web application testing, right? Like cross-site OS top 10 is there. Like first top 10 is nothing but the broken access control, other one is cryptographic failure, and database, I mean secure mechanisms and everything, software and data integrity. All these kind of CSRF, SSRF, IDOR and session hijacking, all these scenarios and what basically. All these things are available in the web page of the router. Can you press one more time, Kavita? Enter.
Yes, I'm doing.
Do it. It's okay. Leave it now. It will come back. No need to do. So when we are doing this, all these WOWAPs top 10, we need to test it. Check it out. So now when we are doing WOWAPs top 10, what will happen? When you are giving a username and password, what will happen is it will go to the database via network. From database to the device also will contain username and password. Generally, the database and device also will store, right? With respect to database also, authentication with respect to the web portal also will happen. The device also will send its own authentication mechanisms. All these keys and everything will be stored inside the device also. So all this device information will be mapped in both the authentication happens. Then only we are able to log in into the device and we are able to communicate. If any mismatch in any one of the communication happens, it will fail. So now web portal, once it comes right, we will see how to hack the password and username. What is the procedure we will follow next is, we are having nmap. Kavita, okay, you need IP address, right? Okay. Can you click on down? I finished installing. What happened? If you want to do anything, Control G and enter you do. Control G and enter. Yes, you got it. Okay. When you want to communicate with this system, right, from Kali to the system, you need to use Control G. Then only you are able to communicate. Can you type I of config here? I of config. You are not seeing the IP address, right? So to see the IP address, what you need to do? I of config. I of config again. Pipe. You are having a pipe symbol, you know, right? Above enter. Above enter, one pipe symbol will be there. Shift. No. I of config first. No, 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 no. I of config. Space. Pipe. Yes. Less. LESS. Enter.
Symbol. Less symbol.
You already gave the symbol, right? Less symbol, not. Less word only. LESS.
Okay.
Enter. You have seen the IP address, right? 192.168.211.140. Remember that IP. You go to your column mission. Control Alt. You use the switch called Control Alt. Then click on the mission. Oh, it's not on. You want to use this mission at the attacking mission, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you try to open the terminal and ping the IoT GOAT mission from Kali?
I need to give any command.
Ping. Ping to the GOAT command. IoT GOAT mission. Ping the space and go to the what is the mission IP? 140 something is there, right? Enter. Yes, you are able to ping. Can you try from your IoT GOAT to the Kali mission? Enter, enter. Control G, enter. Enter. Kavita, you need to use Control G and enter. Then only it will work. Are you able to do? It's okay. Don't do anything now. Leave it. Okay. We have IP address. Don't reboot anything. Now go to the your command prompt, CMD prompt. Your host mission, you go to the CMD prompt. Now what we are checking is we are having the connection between the, you kill it, Control Z or Control C. Control C. You go to the there is a blue button, startup button is there. There you go for the CMD time. There you go and type CMD, host mission. Control Alt. No, Kavita,
Actually, I'm doing
you are in the Linux mission only, Kali Linux mission. What I am saying is, down you see to return to the computer, we have moved to the mouse, no, Control Alt Control. From here, you want to come to the base mission, Control Alt, you do it. Then click on the Windows mission host. Alt tab you do, then you need to go to the Chrome in your host mission. Can you go?
Actually, it is not working. I may need to go. But Windows mission.
Yes, that's what I do. That is nothing but host mission, base mission. No, you go to your Linux mission. I mean, base mission you go. Okay, fine. If it is not working, here only you open the Chrome. In your
Okay.
Kali only you open the Chrome. Yes, this is what I told. You're in correct place. You open Chrome there. Windows 7, why? Okay. Your system will become slow if you open this many missions, Kapta.
Okay.
It's okay. You open Chrome. Inside that, whatever the IoT Goat mission is there, that IP, can you open it?
Actually, here network was very low. I think that's why it is taking more time. If possible, can you explain in your system because it's getting late for everyone?
Yes, I will explain the same. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Can you stop sharing? Kavita, can you stop sharing so that I will share it?
Yeah. I disabled it.
Mm. No, Kavita, you haven't done.
1 minute, it's loading. I am disabling.
You people able to see, right? This is my IP 192.168.72.129. I checked from my command prompt. Whether I'm able to ping it or not. So to check the connectivity only, I'm doing this. 129. 128 is my Kali mission and 128 is this one. Both missions I'm able to ping. Sometimes if it is not pinging, you can do one kind of, re-verification using the networking. How can you do is Bioshock, you can take it. From Bioshock, check for the ETH0. Every mission network interface card is connected using the ETH0. When we started doing some ping command, let me ping to the 129. That is nothing but my mission, my IoT got. So when I am pinging, see, some packets are going. SSTP packets are going, ICMP packets are going, right? Still, I stopped all the packets. If not, so the packet will continue. Even from my own system, I can see if the packets are not going, then we can say network connectivity is not there. This is simple test for us. Okay. Now, let me go to the system here. I already did this one. I'm resubmitting this one confirmation. In general, I did already, so it is showing correctly for me. 1 minute. I'll try in another browser. It will show it is blocked kind of thing. When it is blocked, you have to go to the advanced settings. CLNS. Advanced settings. Continue and save. Click on this. So we are able to open it. So the problem here is now we don't know the username and password. What we need to do? We need to get the password and username using some of the cross-site scripting, whatever it is there. IDOR, whatever the methodology we are using, we can check it out. But I don't want to tell now. So what we can do is, there is a different way. You people know already about the web application testing, how to get the IP addresses. Whatever username and passwords, you can do IDOR and all those. You can install the burp suite and how to configure everything, you know that, right? Am I right? Now I want to tell you guys about the firmware reverse engineering. Using firmware reverse engineering, we can get the password and username. What is happening? Now firmware is now two types, right? One is hardware compatibility firmware. IoT boot is nothing but for the firmware of the router. What kind of tools we can use it? The initial tool is Hydra is the initial tool is Binwalk. If Binwalk is not working, then we will go for another tools. Generally, Binwalk mostly work, and we need to identify what type of file system. Okay. I'm going to the Kali Linux. I already told you people to download one of the firmware, right? I already downloaded. Are you able to see my screen, or can I increase the font? So let me go to the IoT GOAT. This is the image I got it. Already I got the image. I created a folder separately like this IoT image. Okay. I got this image. Okay. IoT x86 image. How to copy this image is very simple. You download to the your download folder. From there, just drag and drop to the desktop. You will get the this image. Then there is a command called beanwalk. I want to explain this little bit about this. Beanwalk is the command. It is having lot of options like entropy. This is the what is the critical level of the binary, whether it is encrypted, whether it is not encrypted. If it is encrypted, what kind of encryption it is doing, everything it will show capital E. Fast is but less detailed entropy analysis it will do. If you want to save the into some of the file configuration -s, you can use it, and binary different options. If you want to take the file of the firmware in the hexadump kind of thing. You can take hyphen W option, or else hyphen hexdump option. This option we will use most of the times, and hyphen E option we will use, and LZMA. This is also we will use if you are compressing with respect to the video files or not. Another kind of files depends on the type of files. If you want to store into the CSV file, if you want to store the data into some other format, whatever we got it, we can, whatever hexadump format we want to save it, we will use CSV. And if you want to count the bytes, these bytes are very important to calculate the length of the things. Why? Because when we are doing a firmware analysis, what is the stack pointer? What is the, there is a memory layout in the generally. Now we are able to get easily, but when you go reverse engineering and all those things, that time a particular bit what variable will be stored and everything we will be understanding. That will take little more time to understand, but that is not in our scope. So I want to tell binary binwalk only now. Binwalk command I will do. Binwalk hyphen E, the file name we will give it. If we do this, we can see in the desktop also it will do the, in the desktop also we can see some of the files. Since I already did, you may not be able to see, but in general you are able to see the things. See, this is the folder. Inside this folder, we will see all these things. IoT got extracted. Once image is done, binwalk is done, then only, see, if you see this one, compressed data, file system blocks, from which data to which data it is showing, right? Dev null security purpose, temp resolve.config. If you see slash etc ppp file is there, and root squash sf root file is there, and squash sf slash usr slash bin flock is there. So these are, see, ssh is enabled, we can see that. So by doing this parallelly, what we can do is nmap, we can check it out what kind of ports it is enabled. I already did nmap, but I want to show it once again to guys. We will use all options. See, I want to scan every port of the Nmap, almost 65,354 ports I want to scan it. So I initiated the scan. Here, basically it is opened, one backdoor is opened. So I want to show that backdoor is opened. That's the reason I am doing this purpose. Let's wait for 2 minutes. Now, what will happen is, what I'm going to do is, by seeing the system, we got to know the username and password. Now, what will happen is, we will get the slash etc, one backdoor we will get. Once we got the backdoor, I think 5055 port is open. Using that NC-LB, we will use it and we will connect to the backdoor. When we connect that backdoor, we are able to do slash etc slash shadow passwords, right? We will collect that information, and using Hydra or Medusa, or else we will use some other tools, maybe like John Ripper kind of thing, and we will try to uh, extract the data, extract the username and password. Once we got the password and username, we will go and log into the system. I mean, whatever we are having in the web portal, that username and password we will give. That username and password once login, we will start doing the attacking the surfaces using the burp suite and all those. This is the whole process to identify much more issues. Why we are doing firmware reverse engineering? If burp is there and we are able to do cross-site scripting and all this, anyone can answer my question? Vinay, are you able to answer? Saujanya? If you have any queries, you can ask me now. I'm planning to prepare a PPT and share with you. Maybe tomorrow I'll share with you guys completely. What is the procedure and what kind of scenarios we can try. If any video links we can try, everything I will share with you guys. Content also. The system is taking time to extract. It will take some more time. Yes, we got the extracted things. Let me go to the desktop. In this one, what type of file we got to know? Squash FS. This is the type of the hardware files. What is the firmware type it is there? This firmware type contains multiple things like Squash FS, ARM, MIPS. For each one, the different analysis, different way analysis we need to do. That depends again the architecture of the firmware. Okay. So if you see here, /etc file is there. This is the file. In Linux, our password and username files will be there in the /etc forward, right? Folder, directory kind of thing. In the directory, it will be there. So now shadow. sh. Let's see. sh. This is the file. Let's open this content and copy. If you see here what is there, we are able to open the file. This is nothing but root is the user. IOT got is the user we got to know, right? These two are the uses for us. Let us take this one. I already copied these things. Okay, we can prepare a file called VI or else BIM or Nano, any one of the editor use it. I'm habituated with VI, so because of that. See, this is the root file I created, okay? And I downloaded the Mira botnet forward.txt. This is the forward. I got it from the GitHub from the Chrome. This is the link I use. You can use that and get the data. Once you got the data, this you need to use one command and copy into this file. I will copy this file into the drive. I will forward this to the Kavita. She will upload the file I already created. So we need only passwords. So we have taken the passwords and we kept a list of this one separately in the mirror password. But if you see the mirror password, it contains the username and corresponding password. We are attacking only the password. Why? Because we got to know already username list, root user and IoT got user. So what kind of tools we are having to attack? Hydra, Hashcat, Medusa, whatever it is there, right? And John Draper, we can use it, right? I used the Hydra. This is the command for that Hydra. Here, what are the options we will provide? We will provide the tool which we are using and which user we want to use it. Maybe I used it previously, I want to go to user. Now I want to use it for the root user. Root user, Mirai password, SSH, this one. If SSH works, it will work. If SSH is not working, then it won't work. See, could not connect to the SSH. KEX error, no match for method of host key and these things. So what we need to do is we need to first we need to check SSH is working. Now since SSH is not working, we have already some couple of ports which are already working, right, in the scanning. If you see in the top, you might have seen that our 443 terminal is working. So I want to use, in spite of SSH, I want to use HTTPS here. Just I want to do it one thing. Just command, I want to check it out for HTTPS. So you try to crack the system. It worked previously for me. The password which I got is IOT user password is, I'll give you the password. Some 7x XUT something is there. That value I'll post it. So once that is done, you people can log in into the system. That is one way. Other one I want to tell, I'm killing this one, Nmap I'm killing. So if you see the Nmap output, five 5510 port is there, that is open. Yes, 55 and okay, NC-NB 192.168.72.129.5515 is the port. Sorry, I have given M. It is NB. See, successfully connected to the IDO. If you see here, in our IoT GOAT it is connected. I'll show that. It is connected to the IoT GOAT. How I can show you that? Just a minute. I'll show you that. If you see LS, see our CD slash etc we are having, right? LS CD slash etc ls hyphen lti. Here we can see cat shadow. You see the same username, IoT GOAT user and everything it is mentioned here. So like this, who am I? Sorry, who am I? It is not installed here. Maybe it is not working. That is the reason. ifconfig will work, right? You know the IP address at 129, which proves the system is there. And one more thing I want to show is cd dot dot backslash ls hyphen ltr. Here cd slash var ls hyphen ltr cd www dot. You can see DNS DHCP releases. This is nothing but the how much time this IP will stay with this one. We can modify this also. For everything we are having the permission. Even if you see we are having a separate one script also, DNS. This one is there, one script is there which will be used for the for DNS configuration kind of thing. So system info we are having. Can anybody tell me where www dot file will be there, folder will be there? It is there directly only, see. Here if you see our index.file is there, right? That index.x. Sorry. Here it won't work, no? That index.html. So if you see the content, you can see this is the web w3schools.w3.org HTML. This is the one which we install, right? H reference, Lua configuration interface. So this is the way we will get lot of information. We need to dig into the each and every phase and we need to check whatever the content is there. So if you see now, what we are doing whenever we are interacting with the web, the internally where it is interacting with the firmware using the network interfaces, and it is trying to get lot of information which is nothing but IoT. If a person want to expertise in the IoT, they should have a good knowledge of web interface, they should have a good knowledge of networking, they should have knowledge of the hardware, how the system will work. Then only they can survive in the IoT industry. Like in the IoT also, if you take each and every component will have their own architecture. Like STM32, ARM codecs, ARM will have their own architecture, STM32 will have. Now we have done the basic of the only very basic we have done. Here, let us think one option. We don't have any option to provide the commands and all those things. Then what we will do? We don't have any username and password. There should be an SSH keys, right? How the encryption is happened. We can say if any TLS related attacks are there in the IoT, we can try all those things, right? This is what this is a small part of the IoT we have studied now. IoT is a version we have to study further. Any queries? If not, so I want to thank you everyone and want to happy weekend. Any queries to anyone? Thank you very much.